Hey, if you feel like giving up on yourself, you may need to hear this. Maybe you're tired of trying, tired of hoping, tired of feeling like you're the only one caring and carrying a dream that no one believes in. I don't have some big fix for you. That would skip an important part of the plot of your life, you finding the resolution. But I do have this. You're not crazy, you're not broken, and you're certainly not weak for feeling this way. You're someone, you're not no one, and maybe you're hurting. Maybe no one said this lately, but I see you, I care. I know what it's like to feel like nothing matters, which is never the truth. The more you care, the more it hurts. Never let apathy convince you otherwise, while it's only trying to protect you from this hurt. Look, it's all right to feel down in the dumps and in a slump, but we don't gotta stay in the sewers. Just like everything, this is temporary too. Maybe you won't feel like this tomorrow or the next day. Maybe instead of a bad day, it's a bad morning or evening. And the rest is well enough. You gotta see yourself through today or tonight, because tomorrow might just be your moment, which is another step toward you figuring this out and feeling like you got some traction, or at least are in the right direction. So stick with me. I'll share a little background with you. I've had a lot of disappointments in life. I don't know a therapist who didn't need their own therapy. It took years into my adulthood to make sense of what happened to me in my childhood and younger years, but it wasn't what life did to me that repeatedly broke me down. It was what I didn't do for myself. Though, when you're younger, you may not know any better. I sure didn't. I've had a few great teachers in my life. Most of all, my mistakes. And one of the worst mistakes I made time and time again was giving up on myself. And I learned a lot about myself and about life from this lesson. I would stop before I even started. I would spend hours daydreaming about how it would feel to have everything I wanted, while not doing much to actually have these things. My mood was attached to the milieu of all things wrong with me. All the things I didn't do because I shut myself down. We've got to grow up and get on and along with ourselves. We need to stop trying to be other people and focus on giving energy to what was created as it should be. You, and what you're meant to do, not be. Becoming is doing. We got to show up for the boring and unbearable. The messy too. Give the time of day to envision your goals. And let your dreams sleep, saving for inspiration at night. The threshold of what was and will be is now. And you, like me, need to show up even if no one else has for you. The rapper Sylvan LaCue, in his song Maybe I Should, wrote, "What if I don't master my potential and I become less than my supposed credentials? A slave to could have been." It sends a chill down my spine and echoes through my soul. Every time I play this, listen to these lyrics. I struggle to answer this question. I'll tell you, it spurs me to do what I should. And at this point, I haven't achieved nearly as much as I would like. But I promise you, I feel happy in the pursuit of these dreams. Actually, not dreams, visions. Because I can see the privilege in participating in their obtainment. And I'll tell you this, that feeds my soul. I think most of us want our efforts and accomplishments to be recognized. We want our stories to be told and heard. It just means something meaningful. To feel that what we do isn't pointless. One of the promises you should make for yourself in this life is to pursue your potential. It is inclusive of everything that you'll do for yourself and others. I have some encouragement and tips for avoiding some related mental pitfalls, stuff that you don't want to miss. Oh, and don't forget to hit subscribe, like the video if you do, but stick with me. It might be something that just makes things a little bit more easier for you. The world is real loud about success. The real strength's quiet. It doesn't need to brag, especially when your intent is to do something that's meaningful to you, not just for the sake of what's meaningful for everyone else. The journey also involves the ugly and the drudging parts that people seldom tell. And the insidious thing is that inspiration may turn against you. Seeing others' success, you may wonder what room's left for you, for your story. Questioning if you need to change, you're not good enough, to this, to that, but not that, or this. To change, not for the spark of creativity, but the darkness of doubt. So when you're in these trialing times, it may be that it's in these times that people tell you to just get over it. When you're going through it, they don't see past the cover in your book, inside your story. So it can look like showing up when no one's clapping. It looks like writing the page that no one's read yet. The hard work you might be putting in your relationship that you feel has gone unseen, but it's not all for naught. It looks like dragging yourself out of bed with nothing but a mote of maybe. And that flicker of pain, that's not pushback, that's propulsion. You caring about moving forward. Your soul saying, I'm not done yet. So I have some guiding perspectives for you that might help you not get knocked down by some cognitive distortions, negative thoughts, falsehoods, those things that you may believe that are not in fact true. I think something that's been very helpful for me is that recognizing that the absence of validation is It's not the absence of value. If you can find value in your efforts, enjoying the labor over things that you're passionate about, with an appreciation that you may not be able to control or fulfill the outcome that you envision, that you desire. Still, you may just be able to stop misreading yourself and depreciating your worth and the worth of your work, whatever goals that you might have going on. So you're not getting what you want? What are you doing? Keep voyaging, not waiting for gravity to bring you what you want. Validate yourself by voyaging forward. The effort is a goal in and of itself. Reaching your destination is a matter of destiny, shaping it, versus facing your fate, whatever you want to wait for. Like you're some passenger on a train that you didn't buy the ticket for. Also, let's be honest, the mind feeds doubt when you're burnt out. Burnout is real. Rest is real important. There are times you might need to go back to the basics, just ground yourself, keeping up with the simple things. I think honestly, this day and age, everything's overcomplicated. Get grounded with a book instead of scrolling on your phone, or sticking to those little rituals that might just perk you up. Cup of tea in the morning, that short walk, setting up at the coffee shop, just giving yourself a moment, whatever that might look like, that helps you feel back to being you. Then you can return recharged to champion the cause. That is that you want to get yourself back on the horse and headed toward wherever you want to go, knowing that you'll make it somewhere worth it and meaningful. Back to my earlier point, inspiration might turn insidious. Comparison is a thief of joy. Ask yourself, are you intimidated or are you inspired? There's a difference. We overestimate others' certainty and we underestimate our resiliency. Not all stories are the same, and they're not supposed to be. Don't force yours to not be yours, to be someone else's. That's not right. That's not going to work. And frankly, you're probably skipping over all of the seldom seen scenes in their lives, whatever that you're perceiving. Often we're only getting the edited version of what we're hearing, seeing from others. Stay with your story. You're allowed to feel overlooked and forgotten, but that doesn't mean you are. You're allowed to doubt the dream, but it doesn't mean it's dead. When you feel blinded by doubt and you cannot see, pride yourself on the pursuit and not the product. Envision the effort and not the outcome. And if you keep showing up, not for applause, but for your truth, you're already doing something rare. And certainly one of a kind, which is your story, you as the character in it. You're writing the chapter most people skip and ignore. So if today or tonight is heavy and you're lurking alone with your thoughts, just know this. The work that you do in the dark matters. Your quiet fight matters. And even if no one sees it yet, the fact that you're still here, still breathing, still hoping, still listening, means the story isn't over. Not even close. If you like this video, hit the like button. Please subscribe for more support. I'll be looking to make more videos that are about encouragement, but also we're getting into structured strategies for overcoming these things, for overcoming ourselves, mastering ourselves, and all the things that get in the way of us getting to our goals. Hey, you have a blessed day, and I'll see you next time.